How do you see it going?
Well, being from Park, I suppose we have to go to Park win it. We really have to, because we lost the first round to Shrule by a point, so we have to win to stay in the championship.
More fiction. Park beats 1 point.
Wins the ball back, and that's great work from Colm. Ó'Móráin takes on the ball. No goal. Looking to give it off. Inside. Performance Report. More time wasted. Park happy to see the minutes tick down. Aaron Murphy takes on the ball. Goes a great pace. Sends the ball inside. Coleman up, misses it. Blake on the ball. Park mouth this ball again. Johnson blows full time Rusty. 2-10 to 9 points in favour of Park. Larry will have to wait for the next bit for the place. And
what's the crack, guys? Welcome to the vlog. We had championship at the weekend. We won 210 to 9 points, so we won by 7 points, which was great, right? Really happy. That means that if we win our next match, which is Sunday week, we're through to a quarter final. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm doing as much as I can to get my body right. Still a lot of stuff going on here at the gym. We have another project I'm going to let you in on as well later on in the vlog. For now, we got a little bit of work to do, and then afterwards we're going to head out, do some rehab, and take you through the next couple of days. What's crack, guys? So I just finished the workout there. I'm going to talk you through a little bit about it. Okay, so I am going at a very high intensity at the moment because, again, my right leg is like a lot smaller than my left leg at the moment, and I need to give it a chance to kind of catch up. And I'm doing a lot of running. I'm really trying to get my running fitness back because that's essentially what I need now for the next few weeks. I'm not going to make a massive amount of strength gains. I'm just, again, trying to maintain whatever strength I have at the moment and make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because I'm still having a lot of pain in my right leg, that hip flexor in particular. I'm getting a little bit of kind of discomfort in my hamstrings at times after games and after training sessions, and that's actually because the right leg has been used very little over the last couple of months, and it's been loaded now with like gym work and pitch running, and I need to make sure I manage it all. So again, everything I'm doing is at a lower intensity. The one thing that really catches me is that hip flexor when I'm doing the hip flexion exercise with the black little mini band, or the black little kind of TheraBand. That's the one that really catches me, so I have to make sure I stretch after that, and this hip flexor stretch is really the one that is giving me a lot of relief. So like I'm getting discomfort down the back of my leg, but now I definitely have like a hip flexor issue, and it well could be that hip flexor impinging on the nerve that's causing a lot of my pain. So I really need to strengthen up this hip flexor and make sure I keep stretching it. That's essentially the leg session. I'll do that maybe twice a week. This is not something that I would necessarily do for championship if I was fully fit. This is rehab because, again, I'm just dealing with an injury. I do have a championship program if you're interested in getting one of those. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Go to coachcolm.com and then fill out that form, and then from there I'll send you on a report and you'll get your championship program and that. This is what I do in a case of emergency, right? So Owen has been so busy this week. Owen is Owen Sheehan. I know you know him at this stage if you're following the vlog, but he's been so busy with food production over the last couple of days, and he graduated yesterday, which is brilliant. So congratulations, Owen. But because he can't cook any food, this is kind of my go-to afterwards, right? Bowl of salad. Alright, or some kind of vegetables, right? So I need to get my 5 a day at least. I'm aiming for 10 a day, so I'd usually have about 2 of these a day. This is just a tub of rice that I have, 500 grams of rice. I've eaten about half of that already, which is great. And then I just got myself a full cooked chicken at Dunn's, and that's going to be my protein for the day. So this is essentially my meal. My meals and my food for the day. I do put a lot of cooking oil, so I have a lot of olive oil dressed all over this, just gives it a little bit of moisture. Yeah, that's my food for the day. Really kind of quick and simple. I'm finding at the moment I have very little time to cook, so that's why it's so great to have Owen here in the gym on site. And when I don't have Owen, and when Owen isn't around, this is kind of the go-to. So I'm just kind of updating the website, and we're getting ready really for the students coming back in September, and we're having a lot of people coming onto the fit100hq.com, so we want to just make sure it looks as best as possible. We put in 2 new pages, one page for personal training because we have a lot of questions about personal training and the prices and how it's structured, so we have a web page put together for that with more information, and we updated the kids page as well. We have a lot of kids from the ages of 11 to 15. Oh, hey! That's the crack!
How's it going?
Man, good, yourself? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How are you keeping?
How's it going?
Billy.
Oh, thanks.
Billy, how are you getting on?
Billy.
Oh, Billy. Billy. Right. Try and play Savage.